Greetings everyone, this is Char and welcome back to the JustAskChar advice channel. If you have a question for advice, please email me at justaskchar@gmail.com. Today's show is going to be a little bit different. I didn't receive any emails for advice, so what I've done is I found an article that I can give advice to people just to be safe. I'm referring to June 27, 2019. In the news was a young lady in Chicago that was killed by a train because she dropped her phone on the tracks and she went to retrieve it. She did not survive. The article will be in the description. It's so interesting that cell phones can be so important to us. Cell phones can be used in so many different ways, and everyone was excited to get one. When they first came out, there were only plans. You had to get a plan. You couldn't get a pay-as-you-go or anything like that, and they were pretty expensive. Nowadays, you can get it anywhere at your local grocery store, really. But the way we're consumed with that device is what's troublesome. People will be walking down the street looking at their phones, and they will walk right into you. They really are in that device. They don't even see you. And what I've done is when I see someone coming, and depends on the room I have on the sidewalk, if someone's behind me, next to me, or whatever, I just make a judgment call, and what I'll do, I'll give them the people's elbow. I'll just brace for impact. I'll just stop right there. I see them coming, and normally they will stop because they'll get so close on you and realize, I guess your legs come into their view, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. People are just so mesmerized what's on that screen that they do not pay attention to where they're walking, what they're doing, and as far as even crossing the street. I've seen people cross the street with the thing in their hand and they're not paying any attention. I don't know what's going on, but what I like to say that if you've noticed for the past several years, there's been commercials, there's been signs made, there's been walking lanes and cell phone walking lanes clearly on the sidewalk. There's also, they have stairs that are marked. So you have a place to walk, a place to text. I kid you not. If you search the internet, you will see that. And there's a term for people that have their head in their phones. They call them cell phone zombies. And of course, we can use cell phones for pretty much anything. You can use them at work. Because I've even had contracts where a cell phone was actually needed. But as far as keeping our head tucked in that down, our chin down, our face in that screen, it's gone too far. And it's what's so important that you lose focus of where you're going, your surroundings. And if any one of you guys can remember when iPhones were first brought out, they were extremely expensive and people used to steal them. People will be riding on the train and they'll just be, looking at it, and as soon as that train stopped, someone will grab it and run off the train. A lot of people have excuses for their cell phones. Some will say they need it just in case they need to get in touch with their children or their children need to get in touch with them. And some of that may be true. However, if your head is in it and you're on social media, we really know what the truth is. You're consumed by what's on that screen, what's going on in social media. put the phone down, get to your destination, and use your phone when you're seated. And that's what I would advise. Use your phone only when you're seated. When you're safe, when you're in the destination, the place you need to be, go ahead and use your phone then. Glance at it, do whatever you need to do, and then put whatever, tuck it back in your pocket, your purse, wherever. But we don't have to just stare at the phone. And most of the time it's social media. That's really what people are looking at. They're not using it as reading, their Kindle book. Some are not using it for work until they actually get to work. But just be careful of your surroundings. Be safe with your cell phone. It can be replaced, and your life can't. And you don't want anything to happen to you, or if you have children, your children. Because a lot of times your behavior, your children, they're looking at that. And if you're a young person, again, just be aware of your surroundings. Wait till you're seated, when you're in the place where you need to be, and then take a look at it. Whatever post, it'll be there. I promise you. We just want you to be there. Get to your destination, be safe. And that's what I want to share with you. You guys be safe with your cell phones. You can always replace it. You can't place another you. Again, if you have any questions for advice, give me an email at JustAskChar@gmail.com. And who knows? Your letter may be the next letter that I read. And until the next letter, peace.